Let's look at the top 5 reasons why you should outsource. And the first one is for expertise, something that you can't do yourself. If I look here, this is my account at freelancer.com, and this is a project I did about 8 years ago. So let's look at the project details, and it's to make an application using Microsoft Access and Visual Basic, and it's to get the page rank for certain pages and certain websites. Now, Google doesn't really use PageRank anymore, but at the time this was important. I actually gave it out to this person called Sandy MRA, and they charged me $88 to do it in 3 days. So it's really cheap, and it's something I couldn't do. If you look at their profile, they're a VBA programmer or VB.NET programmer, and also do MS Access. And this is the program that they did for me. You put in a list of web pages and click these 2 boxes, and then it will get the page rank for the page and also the website. So quite a lot of work, and something that would take me probably a month to learn and to actually do. And I got this done for $88. Let's look at the next thing, and the cost. And we've said there that it was $88, so really cheap. Let's look at another example of that. So here's a project that I gave out, and it's to do some Photoshop backgrounds, and actually sometimes they're not just backgrounds, they're also main images. And all those projects were $250. I got about 20 projects done, I think, from him, and that was for 100 images. So let's look at an example of those. It's this type of thing. Here's a background that I asked him to do, and then here's an actual image. Some of them had people in them, and some different designs here. There's another background and some other designs, some kids here. And all of those were just $2.50 each. Let's look at the next reason, and it's so you can focus on your business. And we can see that from those 2 projects, that I could get on with what I was trying to do while I had someone else make that program for me, or someone else do the images for me. And I can focus on what I'm trying to do, which is to make some money with them. So the 4th reason is so you can try new ideas. And let's look at another website for that. Let's look at Fiverr.com. So one way you can get backlinks for your website is to make infographics. If you haven't heard of infographics, then it's this kind of thing here. It's like using the statistics or the top ideas and putting them in graphical form or an image. Now, if you look here, you can get these done for $15, $5, and around that price. So really cheap. And not only can you get them made, but you can also get them promoted for you. So again, for another $5, you can get them promoted. And with this, it means that you don't have to spend time looking at these new ideas, learning about infographics or other ways to get backlinks. This is a good way to get backlinks. You can just give it over to these people. Someone will make it for you, and someone else, or even the same person, will then promote it. And you can see if it works. If it works, then you can carry on doing it and maybe learn it yourself. If it doesn't work, then you can just go on and try something else. So the last reason here is that you don't get all the employment hassles, like paying them holidays and paying them when they're sick, or just dealing with all the different paperwork that goes on with it, the different taxes and things like that. You don't need any of that. If we look at freelancer.com, then this is the amount you'll be paying, $65, $250 here. There's a small fee that you have to pay to freelancer.com, but it's not too much. You won't be paying any holiday pay or any extra money that if they go sick or anything like that. And you don't have to give them 30 days notice. You give them a project, and if you're not satisfied, then that's it. You don't give them another project.